la vida, vista loca. Why you want to play me this sometime? I dey cool you down, I dey bend down. Make we no go get it. You dey put it back for shoulder. You dey use me wash like a soda. Motherfucker, oh nigga, motherfucker.
If I hammer and you hammer, no gun holla, na my prayer. No go dey break me for inside. Like, hey, see, motherfucker, oh me da. No, you're owing me though.
Who is on you?
Hey, no, you're owing me.
Yo. Don't bring our business to TV.
Chronic debtors.
But
you know them when we see them.
I don't owe. Do you know who I am?
Chronic debtors.
Do you know who I am?
Who are you?
You know that song that they say money, Victor 80, money pass money, that kind of stuff.
So your money pass whose person's money?
Yours, of course. Come on. Anyway, guys, welcome back to Unrated on Kaftan Television. You know, this is how we do when we spend money. You know, yeah. All right, it's time for us to introduce our guests for today's show, and today we'll be talking about abuse. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now, she has been a victim.
Yes, she has.
Of abuse, and we'll be finding out more, and also talking about one or two things about it, and also about her book, which she has published. All right, so I'll just leave the introduction to Richie.
No, people that used to have money, they used to talk. Please keep talking.
Don't, have you no hand though? People like girls that have money, they used to talk too much.
Please join us in welcoming writer, lifestyle coach, Ishiaku Ada Fatima. Hi.
Okay. Hi.
Wow, I love your gown.
Thank you. Should I help first?
Please hug me. No, she has.
Ladies first.
Yes, don't mind this again, boy, Jerry. Welcome.
Thank you.
You look good.
Thank you. You look good too. Thank you for having me.
Oh, pleasure.
Thank you.
All right, so well, now which of your names should I call? Because calling the whole three.
Yeah.
Which one should I pick?
Okay, pick Fatima.
Fatima. All right. Okay. So we have Fatima here with us in the studio, and like we said earlier, we'll be talking about abuse. And when we talk about abuse, it goes all the way down. It's quite long. You know, there's different form of abuse, and it falls in different aspects. But let's just start with abuse as a whole. When can we say something is abusive?
For me, I'm going to talk about sexual abuse. When a child is being violated at an early age. When she's forced to maintain her silence, not to speak out. So for me, that is an abuse.
Okay. But for you, you were being abused by your father.
No, my stepfather.
Your stepfather.
I thought he was my dad.
Yeah, that's why I said dad. Because normally when you get, when you come from your dad and your mom are no longer together, or maybe your dad passed away, your mom gets remarried, and that becomes your father, right? That was why I said your dad. So for you, it was your stepfather.
I thought he was my dad because my dad was still alive, but I never grew up. I don't know who my dad was.
Okay.
So I thought the man that defied me was actually my dad because I didn't answer his name to date.
Whoa, to date?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. You didn't feel like you didn't need that name anymore?
No, because to me, that name is part of me. That name will always be there.
Okay.
Even when I change the name, he's still the one that I grew up knowing as the father.
Okay.
So I can't just change the name and go back to my father's name that wasn't even there for me. So that name will always be part of me. Maybe probably when I get married or stuff like that. But yes, but for now, that name is always part of me and will always be part of me.
Amazing. That's quite, you sound so strong.
Because I was not saying that you sound so strong for someone, because I've heard of people who go through such trauma and they don't come out fighting or bouncing like you are right now at the other side of it. So how were you able to, push out the trauma or walk past it?
It wasn't easy though, but a lot of people thought, okay, she's strong. So 2016, in the US, my friend, a film was nominated, The Benevolence. So after the nomination, they want to showcase the movie. And there's an actress also that was there to showcase her own movie. But that was sponsored by UNICEF or something like that. So And that film has to do with malaria and child abuse. So, but I critique the work because people, when they start asking her questions, our parents in diaspora are all shying away from the truth. Nobody want to talk about the child abuse. Everybody keep talking about the malaria. And it got me so bad because I feel, how long can parents don't want to help victims? So that was when I raised my hand. And I told her, I said, sorry, Doris Simon, your movie is not only about malaria. It has to do about child abuse, because in the movie, your father defied you. You had a child for him, and later the child died of malaria. But I'm surprised that people are only talking about the malaria aspect.
And living,
you know, like that. And I said, look at me. I was defied from the age of 5 till I was 14. It was so bad that my mother didn't even know anything about it. And when my mother get to find out, she wanted me to keep silent. I shouldn't talk about it. So how do you expect victims to come out and talk when even in diaspora our parents are hiding away from the truth? That was when an American professor discovered me. He told me that this thing is so bad in Nigeria that I need to write a movie and a book about I need to write, I do a movie and do a book about it. And I told him I don't want to do it because being defied has cost me a lot of pain, a lot of, cost me the guy I'm supposed to get married to. And I said, how will I come out and give my story to the world for people to hear? I don't want to do it. And he told me that you have to do it. That was when I started.
Wow, that's something.
So, and it wasn't easy going to the studio to record and stuff like that. In 2017, the book was supposed to come out. Then my first publisher died of cancer. So I had to start. But he told me before he died, he said, if I don't make it, make sure that you get this book out. So I have to fight again. But I don't want to publish in Nigeria. So I had to fight again to make sure that this book come out. So finally the book came out, like a few weeks ago. So now it's on Amazon. Then it's going to be on other side.
Wow, that's nice.
Thank you.
I like the fact that you've pushed through it, and because it takes one thing to be abused, it takes another thing for you to tell the story again. You're reliving all that.
Yeah,
happened.
he's telling the story of you being abused. It's like a healing, but it wasn't an easy thing for me to do. It wasn't.
Wow, that's nice.
All right, so let's talk about the experience now. I know that's something people don't like to talk about, but let's have a feel of the experience. I know at an early age, it might be fuzzy, you might not really be able to get it, but you just said from 5 to 14.
Yeah.
That's quite long. So how did it all start? Where did it start from?
It was 5 years, but I remember he said to me, why I remember it was 5 years. When he said to me, he said, after you're going to be 5 in few months. And when he tried to penetrate, he couldn't penetrate inside me, the pain. But when I was 7, the abuse became, when at the age of 5, 6, I don't talk about that because he wasn't using his man, he was just using his hand on me. But when I was 7, the abuse became so bad that sometimes my mother traveled for business. I'm like a sex slave to him from Monday to Friday.
Wow.
So, and he kept threatening me that I mustn't tell my mom. That when I tell my mom, he's going to kill me and he's going to kill my mom. So that's a figurine that represents me and my mother. So I mustn't tell my mom. And for me to love my mom so much, I won't tell my mom. So what he did, he made enmity between me and my mother. Do you understand me?
Yeah.
So if I want to even force myself to tell my mom, she'll just push me like, you know, we're going to sit down and useless girl, I'm busy. So I don't have that courage to tell her. You know, I was just like my own defender. You understand me? Living in my own world, in my own pain. You don't do it, I will tell your mom to beat you. So when I start getting that courage to start fighting back and stuff like that, when my mom come back and see that he has beaten me up, you say, why did you beat her? You just tell my mom that he saw me with a man. My mom will beat me. I have a scar on my head and my mom broke my head with rod.
Wow.
Yes, this scar I have in my hand, my mom gave it to me. And she said to me, even when I'm no more alive, this scar will remind you of what I did to you. And it's true. Because then I look at, it's not the pain that I went through, not being defied anymore, that I go through, but there's some scar that I have on me that when I see, still remind me of the pain that I had to go through for my mom.
Wow.
That's terrible. Okay, was there any way, your mom now, let's look at your mom. She didn't notice anything? There was no...
No, she thought I just changed. I used to be this very calm and child. But later I became very aggressive, very violent and stuff like that. She thought I don't want to be stubborn or because
Yeah,
she
just
believed
acting out.
because she believed what he told her that I'm seeing other men. So she thought that's the kind of life I just want to live.
And that was like she thought beating you was
Yes,
going
you know,
to...
she beat me, she break my head, she just even cut my vagina and put pepper and told me that I'm a useless girl. I want to bring shame to her name.
Okay.
But I couldn't speak out. It's something that I cannot just open my mouth to tell her that, look, this is what I'm going through. When I try to, like, she will push me. And I will always remember what he told me, that I'm going to kill your mom and I'm going to kill you.
Okay, but what about now? How did it stop? Because you said from 5 to 14,
Yes.
so how did it stop?
I used to do a rounds of supply. We live in the army cantonment.
Okay.
So that's where we grew up. So I used to do a round of supply for my mom in the morning before I go to school. So one day I used to leave in the morning, come back like before 8:30. So that I came back a little bit late. So she had like locked the door, went to the market, then put my uniform in the kitchen, just outside the house. So leave the kitchen padlock open. So when I came back, I went inside, took my uniform, dropped the provision I set for her, locked the kitchen, took my uniform. But there was no food for me. Normally she leave food for me or leave money. But she didn't leave anything for me. So I went to school. When I came back, she was sitting in the living room there. I just greeted her. She didn't respond. Told the other ones, asked them, my younger ones, asked them questions. They're like, no home, take home assignment. They say, yes, go and eat. Me, I should just stand there. So after all is done, she just, okay, they should not come out of the bedroom. I should remain. She just told me to put my dress and lie down. But it clicked to me because that was the same thing that happened to me when her husband said that to me. So I was scared. And there was this big cane and a glass of hot, this little glass with a liquid. And I told her, and I said, what is that? You want to put it in my vagina? She said to me, it's water. But I know she will not lie to me. I know she was actually saying the truth. So she had that cane and she poured the water in my vagina and the water went in. And she used the cane and wanted to hit me. That was the first time I ever looked at my mom in the eyes. And I told her not to hit me. She said, you're not a virgin. I said, what's a virgin? He said, a man has been going between your legs. So tell me. I said, I will not tell you. If I tell you you're going to die and I'm going to die. He said, I won't die. Tell me. That was when I told her. Everything that happened. Why I changed. That she remember the day she cut my hand. And I told her, I said, the day you find out the truth, it will be too late. He said, yes. So she started crying. So she told me, go and take my bath, get ready, and just eat my food. I said, okay. I did that. So I was sitting at the staircase when he came in and asked me. So I was shocked. I didn't die. My mom didn't die. So when he came, he said, is everything okay? I just looked at him and I just eased. So he just, when that was my mom grabbed him on the uniform. So because Fati is not your daughter, that was why you raped her. But he never denied it. That was when I knew that he wasn't my dad. So my mom died 2 years later. So my mom became very protective of me. And when she traveled, I was still living in the house, but I became his enemy. Every little thing, he would beat me, and then my mom moved me out of the house to stay with my uncle. A few years later, my mom died. You know, when your Nigerian tradition, your parents die, you have to come back to the house because of the younger ones. And he told me, say, if you don't come back to the house, I'm going to kill your younger ones where I kill your mom. That was the word he told me.
Wow.
So I came back.
Wow.
But I became very violent. My mom was sitting in the mortuary. He started defiling me all over again. Wow. So I became very, very violent. I started fighting. So later I was tired of the life and the way I've been treated as a child. I never enjoyed that motherly love, that fatherly love. I was living like a maid, like a sex slave, you understand? So it got to a point I just looked and said, you know what, I just have to fight. I just have to save myself. I'm now my own strength. Because he told me your mom is no more there to defend you. So what I do is I start going to clubs. That's the way of sleeping in friends' house. If their parents say I cannot sleep in their house, so what I do is I'll just sleep in club, go to club and sleep, come back home the next day.
Wow.
I became a drunkard. You know, it got to a point, I would just like smoke like 5 packets of cigarettes in 2 days. You know, and I just want to take my own life.
Amazing. All right, let's quickly go on the short break. We still have Fatima here in the house with us. And when we come back, we'll be talking more about Fatima, all right? It's still unrated on Kaftan Television, and we'll be right back.
Yeah. All All right, guys, glad to have you back. It's still unrated, and it's time for What's Your Poison. Now we still have Fatima in the house, and she has been really, educating us about child abuse. I mean, I will not lie, I'm touched.
Oh,
I am touched.
don't cry. I
No,
don't
I
have
don't.
tissues.
No.
I don't have tissues, so I don't start crying. No.
Okay,
I don't like seeing people on tears.
Okay.
All right. So we've talked about the abuse. We've talked about how it all started and how it ended. Now, you made mention of something when you watched the movie, and the story told. It was a story that was telling about a father that abused his daughter.
Yeah, she
And then she got pregnant and then gave birth to the child, and then the child out of malaria. But they didn't pay attention to that fact. They only paid attention to the
malaria
that
part.
the child died of malaria. So now let's look at it from the parents, like you were trying to say. Why is it always a big deal for parents to, the children to always, or the parents to always come out and say, oh, this is what's happening, and look for ways to stop it, instead of the parents saying, no, don't say anything, keep quiet, be silent? Because I have also watched a movie where that happened too, and the mother even went as far as accusing the child of
seducing
the dad. Yes. So why do you think that happens?
You see, how our parents, they feel marriage to them is more important than even their children. That's what they feel, that marriage for them, that you can't say that you want to destroy my marriage. It's a taboo. People will hear about it. People will laugh at me. I'm going to lose my husband. I'm going to lose my home. Someday you as a child, you're going to get married and move to your husband's house. So instead, just keep quiet. Don't talk about it. So that child will be the one suffering. Why the mother is still married? Like I asked a question. I said, if parents said it's a taboo, why will a mother still be with a man that defy her daughter? What is more taboo? A man that defy your daughter, you're still married to that man. You're still having children for him. Because my stepfather started raping me before my mom started having kids for him. And my mom eventually have 2 children for him. I was lucky I never got pregnant.
Yes, that
So, but she was still in the house.